Catalina Island. 1 hour off the coast of Los Angeles, yet sparsely developed. There's many trails on the island, and here's one that I did in February 2023. This is Catalina Island's Garden to Sky Trail and Hermit Gulch Loop. From the town of Avalon, you can walk or bus to the entrance of Wrigley Memorial Gardens, where the hike starts. You'll go up Garden to Sky Trail, cross the ridge, and then go down Hermit Gulch Trail before returning to Avalon. I did this hike in February 2023 when California had had a lot of rain. Catalina Island was very green, probably as green as it gets. There were some flowers in bloom, although if you went in April or May, you might get a few more. To get to Catalina Island, start in the town of Long Beach. You'll take Catalina Express to the island. Catalina Express runs several boats a day, back and forth between Long Beach and Catalina. You'll start by going out from Long Beach Harbor, which is awfully calm. Eventually you'll be in the open ocean, but you're not there for too long, maybe 30 minutes or so. You can see dolphins out here, but they can be pretty quick. They were too quick for me to get any footage of them. Pretty soon, Catalina Island will come into view, and you'll go into the harbor of Avalon Bay. Avalon's a small city, but there's a lot to do there. You could spend the whole day in Avalon or even a few nights in Avalon. In our case, we just got a quick cup of coffee before boarding the bus, which took us to the entrance of Wrigley Memorial Gardens. There's an entrance fee to get in the gardens. The gardens feature many plants native to the islands of California. The Wrigley Gardens Memorial website says that many of these plants are extremely rare, but we didn't spend too much time here. Once you get to the memorial at the end of the path, you're going to turn right and you'll start heading up Garden to Sky Trail. As you go up the trail, you'll be able to look back at Avalon Bay in the distance. Once you reach the top of Garden to Sky Trail, you'll be on a ridge where you can see the ocean on both sides. You'll hike along the ridge to the shade shelter that's at the top of the Hermit Gulch Trail. Once you start going down the Hermit Gulch Trail, it's quite steep. It honestly might be better to go up Hermit Gulch Trail and down Garden to Sky Trail. That's probably what I would do if I did this hike again. Near the top of the trail, you still get good views of the ocean, but eventually the trail turns into much more intimate views. It's a nice hike through all the plants. You do need a permit to do this hike, but it's free and you can get it day of through the Catalina Island Conservancy. I'll put a link in the description. You'll leave the hike through the Hermit Gulch Campground, from which point you can take a bus back to town. But those come kind of infrequently, so you can also walk back to town. The walk back is all downhill, and even though it's along a road, there's very few cars on Catalina Island, so it's an easy walk. Plus, you'll get to go by the Catalina Island golf course, where you'll see these California ground squirrels, which, rather than living in trees, live in burrows underground. The total hike is a 4-mile loop from the entrance of the Wrigley Memorial Gardens, 1,200 feet of elevation gain, and if you're going to go to and from town, that's 1.4 miles each way. We had a few hours to spend in town after the hike, before it was time to catch our boat back.